Hello friends, Apostle Wakawa here. Today I read something that is very important and I felt I should share it with you. And that is, riches do not endure forever, and the crown is not secured for every generation. You see, a lot of people will make it in life, one at a particular time, and then the next time you see them go down. That is really a tragedy. So riches do not endure forever. That means for your riches to endure, there are a lot of things that you got to do. Born rich does not mean forever rich. Because you are rich today, it does not mean that you'll be rich tomorrow, except you do what rich people keep doing. So I'm going to be talking to us on, what will actually help us to maintain the wealth or the riches that come our way. Now, there is this story of a village where they operate, what we call the caste system. This is a system whereby people are divided into classes. So in this particular village, we have the class of those that have and the class that those that do not have. Or let me put it this way, we have the poor or the servants or the slaves, or those ones that are born slaves, and then those ones that are freeborn. Now, the slaves work menial jobs. They are the fetchers of water and the hewers of wood. But then the freeborn are those ones that bear names. So you are identified by your name. If you are a slave, then you don't have any special name. Well, that was the setup of this village. And as time goes on, the slaves, in quote, those ones that were not freeborn, those ones that were doing the menial jobs, as time goes on, they kept on like that until something happened. And that changed the whole thing. Some missionaries decided to go to that particular region to do missionary work. They were rejected in other villages, but when they came to this particular village, they were accepted. Now, when they were accepted, they decided to stay in the village and do their missionary work. Now, it was those guys that, of the lower class, the slaves, so to say, that were serving the missionaries. The missionaries could not be able to get the freeborn to work or to serve them because of this air of importance. I'm a freeborn, I cannot serve. So the service ended up with, those that were born slaves. Now time went on like that, and because they were together with the missionaries, these men that were born slaves kept serving the missionaries, doing menial jobs, cleaning up, helping them to clean their vehicles, wash, and do all the chores that lower ranking class people do. Now, a time came that some of these missionaries wanted to go back to their country. And they now decided that, look, we have been used to these guys serving. We might not be able to carry the parents, but we could take the children with us so that they can continue serving. They can continue doing what their parents were doing. That was how these missionaries took these, children that were born slaves and went overseas. Now there, they kept on serving, but they decided that, no, this is a different environment. Let us take them to school. So they, enrolled them in schools, and as time went on, these children started learning. They started growing. Some of them became lawyers, some doctors, some pilots, some of them became, famous. And a time came that these children had to go back now to the village to see where they came from. And when they went to the village and saw how the village was looking, because now they have been transformed. Now they are no longer thinking at the same frequency. Suddenly they realize that their thoughts and the way they act and the way they do things is even better than those that were freeborn. Well, to cut a long story short, these children that were born slaves, in quote, decided to buy up the whole village. They bought the land, they started building, they started constructing roads, and they did excellent things in the village. And as at the time I'm talking now, you see, those that are freeborn are the ones trekking, and the ones that were born slaves are the ones riding, flying, and changing the community. So friends, my message is very clear. Riches are not forever, except you are diligent to know your business and keep pushing on. And because you are down today, that does not mean you will not be up tomorrow. And if you are up today, you got to do what it takes to stay up there. Because, my friend, up there is a better place. Down here is very rough. Well, I just felt I should share this with you. I would like you to subscribe to my channel so that you can hear more about such stories, and then share with friends also, because it is good to share. Until I come your way again, have a wonderful time.